bread and butter of the business today, and we see that as being something that's going to continue for a long, long time. We think the world's going to continue to demand increase in the use of hydrocarbons to raise people's standard of living. We do see the energy transition happening, but in some of the areas where we're playing right now, we've just seen delays really driven by government issues for permitting and the like slow down the process.
A lot of politics potentially flooding into your market later this year with the US presidential election. And the line here is that you expect the onshore drilling market in the States to remain stable during 2024. What's the visibility like, though, beyond that, if there is a change in the White House?
Well, I don't have a lot of visibility for one thing, but what I will say is in the U.S. we probably had one of the most anti-energy friendly administrations in place right now, and yet U.S. oil production is at record levels. So I think that for me, I view it as kind of a non-event regardless of which side wins.
Just on that line then, so, and I heard the same from the biggest company in that space in America. Well, I heard it from Darren Woods, here you go, who was basically saying, yeah, look, we have a great relationship with the administration as well. So the headline you said was the most anti-oil and gas administration. Right. They're not, though, are they?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's the perception. Yeah. But things have continued to grow and the industry has continued to expand.
Perception on this one is extraordinary.
Correct.
Sorry, Karen.
I wanted to push on actually to the Middle East and what we're seeing out of the Saudis. I mean, we heard from Prince Abdulaziz bin Salman recently, and he was saying there'll be a pause in a long-term plan to expand oil production by 1 million barrels per day as part of the energy transition. This is a huge energy market. This is just the initial step towards energy transition plans. What does it mean in future, and how do you plan around that?
Well, for hunting, there's still a lot of opportunity in that market regardless of that announcement being made, because right now the Saudis are looking at things like unconventionals and increasing their natural gas production because they also want to reduce their carbon emissions for electric generation and things like that. So we think they're going to be very, very busy. We think that depletion is going to be an issue and they're going to have to continue to be active.
I haven't found the AI part in your release yet. AI is reinventing everything, bringing greater efficiencies, particularly even to older industries. What are you doing with the technology?
Yeah, I kind of like real intelligence rather than artificial intelligence when it comes to our business. And the thing is, right now, we've done some investments looking at things like data analytics and the like to enhance some of our businesses. But for us, it's really the IP in other parts of the industry. And I think that's where a lot of people miss how much technology just actually is in the oil field.
I can't believe Karen hasn't gone there already, but I said I found your company fascinating, not because you're an oil and gas company necessarily. I speak to lots of oil and gas companies. But I find it fascinating where your evolution is. You know, a lot of people say, oh, you know, green technology and energy transition, but you're going from subsea to space.
Correct.
And I find that amazing. Now, whether you're working with Bezos or whether you're working with Musk, or whatever, tell me a little bit about the opportunities here and working with SpaceX. I couldn't be more interested.
Well, that's one of the most exciting parts of our company, and we call it our advanced manufacturing group. And it's really advanced electronics manufacturing, making very mission-critical components for subsea applications, directional drilling or medical. But also, we're one of the premier machining technology companies in the world, where we use that expertise for Elon Musk business, for Blue Horizon, and then for a number of aerospace and defense companies as well. And it's one of those things that we are continuing to push that. That business had a substantial increase in revenue and profits year over year, and we see a really big upside to that.
Can I come back